One of the state's newest coastal projects is right in New Orleans' backyard.
Tonight, in a special Coast in Crisis report, John Snell tells us it's designed to help knock down hurricane storm surge.
Near the easternmost part of New Orleans, a pipe spits out new land. This new marsh along Highway 90 near the Rigolets traveled 5,000 feet through the dredge pipe. Micaela Conor is the project manager for the Coastal Protection and Restoration Authority.
This material is being pumped from a borrow area in Lake St. Catherine and piped and placed in this marsh creation area here.
The project aims to shore up the New Orleans Landbridge, a sliver of real estate that stretches from roughly Chef Pass to the Rigolets. The $25 million in funding flows from a federal and state task force in charge of a pot of money set aside for coastal projects.
Mostly this marsh was affected by tropical storms and hurricanes. That's how we've lost a lot of marsh in this area.
Hurricane Katrina alone shredded 70 acres along the land bridge. The marsh here is also sinking, evidenced by Fort Pike, a piece of 19th century history that sits nearby, now crumbling and mostly encircled by water. The notion of saving the coast might seem a bit remote at times in New Orleans. After all, the average project might be an hour, 3 hours drive from the CBD. This coastal restoration effort brings the concept home. The land bridge, which Highway 90 sits on, is all that separates Lakes Catherine and Pontchartrain.
So without the integrity of these lake forms, if it were to open up, it would become open water.
If the lakes were to merge, that would raise the storm surge threat in New Orleans and other communities that ring Lake Pontchartrain.
This newly created land is going to serve as a buffer, right? So when tropical storms and hurricanes come along, this land that maybe you don't see every day, it helps protect us.
The dredge pipe draws a number of birds hoping for a midday snack. It means new habitat in the Bayou Sauvage National Wildlife Refuge.
It's important that we protect the habitats along with the species because the species do need the habitats.
They're also installing some features aimed at giving the project lasting power. Concrete mats protect the shoreline.
And that's really going to do a lot to keep the interior marsh from eroding further.
A place that has been rapidly disappearing now features the newest land in New Orleans.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
John Snell, Fox 8 Local First.